Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again at the Forex market. Markets are coming back to life gradually, slowly, so we see even somewhere good action. So for example, in the gold market, we even talked about in the last report before the Christmas holidays. So at the Christmas Eve, we have put the report on the gold where it was showing really good price action. This was a bit surprising right before the holidays, but still it's while gold market was standing really boring in a few weeks, it has shown the best action before the holidays. So what we see on euro? On euro currency market is trying to realize our expectation, and at least currently we see good upside performance, the bounce up from the support area. So this is the reason why we trying to use this kind of areas for taking the positions, because if even we will be wrong, market later will drop down. The first pullback usually up from the strong support provides a lot of room, sufficient room to move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. As you remember in the last report, we pay attention to this level because this is really crucial, not for only for the daily chart, but for the intraday, for the longer term time frames, for weekly and monthly. Because to realize these bullish scenarios that we have mentioned in the weekly report, as we talked about in daily updates, market has to show upward continuation. Otherwise, if market will not be able to hold here and drop below this level, on the horizon we will get first these previous lows, but potentially this could be downward continuation to the lows on the monthly chart. This will be important. And even if you'll take a look at the daily chart by the market mechanics of this pattern, it's obviously should be the upward continuation. The market really stands bullish. So for example, what we have actually, AB definitely is an extension leg. So you can see this acceleration thrusting action. Here is ABCD retracement to the XOP, this ABC top. Wash and rinse of these lows, C point has been placed. Again, some kind of the signs of the thrust, at least attempt to show this action. Market hits the first extension, COP target. After the extension, it shows the pullback, again, retracement right to the confidence support. Now, as market has confirmed the confidence and it shows the rebounds, it means that overall market mechanics suggest upward continuation to the OP, because the retracement already has been done. Here we should not get any other deep retracement or something of that sort, because this is just minor target. It's just COP 618 extension. So no significant retracement should be here, especially breaking of the confluence. And take a look, monthly pivot point as well. So it means that currently, if market indeed bullish, it has to move only in one direction, to the upside. If it will not do this will tell you that market is not bullish yet. So what's the risk factors we have? First of all, take a look here. We have still some kind of the divergence. It's bearish divergence, which is a worrying factor for a bullish context, right? Second, on this downward action, market actually stands bearish on the daily chart. From that standpoint, from standpoint of the trend line, trend by the MACD, this retracement currently is just, or better to say, not retracement. This action is actually currently is a retracement of this leg. So theoretically, if trend will remain bearish, it could be just pullback and the market could continue moving down. So here we do not have yet confirmation from the trend that this action is becoming the real upward continuation, upward extension. So currently, as it still stands small, this upward bounce just has started. This could become just retracement. There's two moments that exist. Well, with the potential targets, it's relatively clear. We have the OP 1280 area It's the same ABCD pattern, and take a look. If you will take this XA swing to the downside, this will be 1618 extension that coincides with the OP. It means that potentially we could get a butterfly here that could finalize the OP. That's two objects that we will keep an eye on in the market. At the same time, guys, on the intraday charts, there exist some moments that led us to suggest that this is probably not just a retracement. So take a look what we have. On the 4-hour time frame chart, it's really interesting. Recall what we talked about, the similarity of these two price actions. Yes, it's a bit greater, but in general, it has very similar shape of the price behavior. Extended, skewed, upward retracement. Here is as well. Kind of the bearish engulfing pattern right here. Some kind of the shape of the hand and shoulders. So everything the same. Reaching of the target somewhere between the OP and XOP at the strong FIB support. And upward continuation, ignoring the XOP. The same story was here. Recall we talked about it. So XOP could be ignored by the similarity of the same price action here in the strong support area. And if you would like to take the long position, you could try to do this right here. So indeed, currently, as you can see, market shows extension to the upside and shows acceleration here. Take a look, this faster action is coming. That's more interesting because, guys, actually the consumer spending and the Christmas holidays in the United States were hit all records. So this was really strong consumer demand on the goods and spending in the Christmas. So from that standpoint of view, as you can see, the United States equities taking the new top. So from that standpoint, theoretically, dollar should become stronger here, but consider euro shows the rally back on them, even good performance on the consumers in the United States. So anyway, here we see some acceleration to the upside. Now, if you'll take a closer look, here's trend has turned bullish. If you take the closer look, first of all, by this upward action, market erased this previous rally drop. As here it was looked really strong, and it was erased later. As here it's looking really strong. So you can see take closing here, nasty black candles, but it also was erased. Now another factor, since stands on the hour, is to take a look. With our upward action, if we would suggest, for example, that XOP still should be hit, recall what we said before the Christmas. We have taken a look at this ABCD pattern and we said market probably will hit the XOP. But when we talked about it, we've got only this part of the chart. That was not in place yet. And we were considering this pattern, ABC bottom. And we said XOP was standing here. And we said probably it will be hit. So if would like to take the short position, you could try to do this from this point. And indeed, here my minor bounce has followed. But currently, take a look. That XOP has not triggered downward action to this target, but it should happen if this XOP still stands valid. So I hope you understand the logic, what I'm like to say. It's a bit maybe sounds confusing. It's a lot of terms, but you need to understand this. So a retracement to the upside should stop here because it was confidence resistance, XOP. And if market really had intention to hit the XOP on the 4-hour time frame chart, it should do this right from this point. But that has not happened. Minor bounce, upward action, back to the larger XOP, ABC bottom. OP has been passed. XOP stands a bit higher above the confidence, and it also has been reached. So also take a look what's interesting, that market is back to this consolidation. That's important. It's breaking of natural resistance. Here was first test. It's breakout to the upside. So overall price action looks really bullish. In the current situation, guys, I think that we could consider some pullback here, some minor retracement probably to the 111 area. It will be best. It would be really good if we will get kind of the ABCD guarded triple to buy pattern, and we could consider taking the long position, I suppose, in the current circumstances, because market shows strength. It really doesn't support yet the normal price behavior that should happen if indeed market has intention to drop lower to the 4-hour time frame XOP. This hasn't happened and shows really upward action. Also not bad thrusting action on the daily chart up from the support. So I think in the current circumstances we could consider some minor retracement at 111, and keep watching for minor bullish patterns that could let us to try to take the long position on this market. So let's see how situation will develop till the end of the year.